Hello. So here we are again. It's been a while. Took a break, make sure I didn't burn myself up. Um, but I'm back, and we've created the basic layout for the HUD of my Metroidvania showcase. Um, so what I did was imported a couple of fonts here, both being like Gothic sort of style, because that's what I want in this project, the Gothic feel. And I set the legacy font size, so the default font size, to 100, just so it was big enough, um, and I didn't have to go messing around with it at all. I've got one for the letters and one for the numbers. I don't know why they came in separate ones, but everything I'm using, as I said in the previous video, anything that I haven't created myself, is all royalty free. So I make sure we've got all the textures I'm going to need, and the ones that have been used in the HUD so far um, are the black magic here, the cooldown, the magic empty, mana background, mana orb, mana base, um, the white magic, the portrait pick, portrait background, the triggers, and the cooldown, as well as the starburst. So what I did was I've got the HUD here, but I've also got in this folder right here in the framework a actual blueprint class HUD. And then here so far all that's in there is the creating the HUD. This is for other stuff that you'll see down the line, but everything to do with the overlay of the HUD is all done within here. So this is what I have. So you've got the main portion of the HUD up here, and this is the portrait background right here, the health background, which is the black bar at the back, the health bar, which is the pink bar, and if I move it up and down, the portrait pick of the character, which is the Paragon Countess, the health current, which will then later be bound to the character's health. So this will change as this goes down as well. And then we've also over here got in this orb the mana base, the mana overlay, which allowed me to put the background, the meter, and the text all into one thing. So if I move the overlay, it will move everything else at the same time. But the base is not locked to that. Don't know why I did that, but here we are. So again, the 99 is a placeholder, and that will be tied to the character's current mana. Same with these, but these two here are how much mana the spell is going to cost. The white magic has a cooldown, which I mentioned in the previous video. So if we go down here, the orb in the background, if we just click on the mana meter here. So this, if we go to the percent, will go down from the top. That still needs a little bit of work because it doesn't really look great at the moment. Because when it's empty, it's just like a floating black and blue circle. So I will be working on that. So then we've got the white magic right here, which is again placeholder right here. It is going to be what the cost of the spell is. The ready is because white magic spells are going to have a cooldown. The left trigger is the button that you're going to need to press to actually activate a white spell. And we've also got this nice background. And in the middle is the cooldown. So if we bring this to 0, it's a black circle at the moment. That's simply because of the fact that it's a placeholder. The spells that will be white magic spells, which are these right here. So we've got the backdash, and so we've got the lens of truth, and the mist. Backdash is just going to be a player skill, not a magic skill. So you got the Lens of Truth and the, where is it? It's in here somewhere. You got the Lens of Truth and the mist. There it is, right there. These will be implemented into the HUD. They'll just be placed. So this will normally, the gray circle here will be at a 0, and you'll be able to see what the thing is. So if I was to go into here real quick, I can just show you. So currently it's magic empty, but if we set that to, say, the Lens of Truth, it will look like this. A little bit smaller. That'll come when I actually implement it. So this will be a little bit smaller, but it'll look like this. This will say ready. If it's on cooldown, it'll say on cooldown or cooldown. But for now, we've just put it as the magic empty. And then over here in the black magics, these will be the damaging spells, as I mentioned previously. And again, we've got the image here as magic empty, but if I was to change this to, say, the fireball, it will look like this. So if I was to compile and save, this is what it would look like in game. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire HUD so far. Next up will be the player attributes. So these will actually go down along with the mana, and then it'll be going on to the skills. But for now, this is the basic layout of what the HUD will look like. And the next update that is coming will be for the actual implementation of the health bar and everything working. Thank you for listening.